My name is Jose John. I am from India, properly from Kerala. I came to Israel 25th July 2023. Date is wrong. Sorry, it was on 25th June 2023. So, I completed just 8 months in Israel. I am married and I have 2 children. The elder one is 16 years old and the second one is 6 years old. First, I came to one of the kibbutz in the south of Israel, that is, its name is Saad. I worked there with the employer for 1 month. Then I moved to Naglos to work with Yoram Zeev. So, after just completing 2 months in in Naglos, the incident took place, the terrorist attack from Gaza. So, it was on 7th October 2023. So, early morning around 6 o'clock, I got a phone call from my home. While I was talking with my wife, I heard the sound of rockets. Maybe it was from Gaza. So, my wife heard the sound and she asked me, what is that? And then I told her it is the sound of the rocket launched from Gaza. Then she told me, just protect yourself, just go to the Mamad. Then I went into the Mamad. Maybe after half an hour, I heard the sound of gunshot from close my house. And unfortunately, my employee's wife was not there. She was somewhere far with her daughters. So, immediately I got into the Mamad and I closed the windows and also the door. So, when I thought to be in the Mamad, it will be safe. So, I was not afraid of the rockets that may come and hit the Mamad, but when I heard the sound of gun shooting, I was really scared. So, I thought they can come inside, that is terrorist, they can come inside and they can also just open the door and they can also shoot at me. So, that is what I was scared. So, maybe around 8:30, Arina called me and she asked me, how is everything? Is everything safe? And I told her, we are in the Mamad. So far, we are safe. I don't know what is going to happen. So, she told me, just keep in touch with us. Phone. Luckily, there was electricity and also there was internet, so I could contact with Reena. So, around 9 o'clock, I heard the sound of some people talking and knocking at the door. So, I was scared and I did not open the door. But anyway, after some time, some people came inside and they were talking and they were shouting inside the house. So, I asked Reena to just call some of the neighbors and find out if they can, who is inside the house. But there was a camera inside. It was connected with her mobile and she checked and she said it is the soldiers, so you can open the door. So, when I opened the door, I saw they came inside with 2 wounded soldiers. So, they were there for maybe 15 minutes. And I also heard that one of my neighbors, her name is Soloshi, she was killed by the terrorist. So, this news I heard from Ruti, she is also a neighbor. Then after some time, they took the wounded soldiers by the car. So, then the soldiers left and they said, they told me to be in the Mamad, not to come out. So, then Reena also was calling me and telling me, asking me to give something to eat to Yoram. There is some food in the fridge, but I was afraid to go out from the room. But anyway, I took a risk and went out. opened the fridge and took some food and I fed Yoram. But he was also quiet in the room. Then maybe I was sitting there and I was so scared, I turned off all the lights because I was afraid, not want to just turn on the lights. So after some time, Reena called me on WhatsApp. It was a video call, and she was asking me, why you are sitting in the room? It is so dark. Why don't you put on the light? There is also a TV. You can just turn on the TV. Then I turned on the TV and I saw what was going on outside. Then maybe around 12:30 like that, some soldiers again they came inside, and they were not the one who came first. They were some other soldiers, and they knocked at the door and they asked me to open. When I opened, they asked me some questions at the gunpoint. Who are you? What are you doing here? I said, I am a caregiver taking care of Yoram. Then they said, it is okay. It is not so safe to come out. Just sit inside the Mamad. So then again I was sitting in the room with Yoram, and Yoram's grandson also was sending me some messages that military people is outside. They are searching for the terrorist. So you don't worry about it. Don't be afraid. Just be safe there, because he is also working in the army. So we were waiting and waiting. We did not know what is going to happen in the future. Not in the future means maybe in the coming hours. So anyway, we waited, and around 9 o'clock, the soldiers came inside. 9 o'clock night. Then they said, we are going to shift you from here. Just to get ready. Take only what you need, means only for emergency. So I took his blanket and some diaper and one pair of clothes for Yoram. So then they took us outside. So 4 soldiers were guarding us, means they were on our left and right. So they took us out, and then they put us in the bus. And then we came little far from Nagalos, and we waited there it was in a canteen, and we got some food, and then they said, just wait here, another bus will come to pick you from here, and they will take you to some other place. Then around 4 o'clock we left from the canteen, and we reached here in Mishmara Yemak around 6 o'clock. It was on 8th October 2023. So from then onwards up to today we are here. So we are uncertain that when we will be able to go back to Nagalos. So I just thank the people of Israel, especially the military and also soldiers who came inside the house to help us, and they were just protecting us from the militants who came inside. So thank you for all. No, Friday evening everything was as usual. There was no problem. Friday she was also not there. Reena was not there. Only we were 2. So she left around noon at 12 o'clock. So from then onwards we were alone. So there was nothing special on Friday. Everything was usual. No, see, my wife was going on. She was sending me messages. How is it? How you are safe? I said I am safe. So I am here in the room. So there is no problem. So I was also careful that she should not listen the sound of shooting and the sound of the rockets. So that is what I said. I was lucky because there was electricity, and also there was internet connection. So I could communicate with my family. You see, Nagalos, I did not have anybody to talk with. I got some friends in Saad. So I was
you have community and you help each other.
See, in Nagalos, I was the only one from India. all others from Philippines. And in Saad, we were around 30 from Kerala. So I was just talking with them. So they said we are also frightened and we are also in the same situation. Right now, I am in Mishmarai, Amak. With Yoram. So as far as what to say, so far we are safe here in Mishmarai, Amak. So when I was in India, I knew that there is some problem some clash between Israel and Gaza, and I have heard about Hamas also. And 2 years back, I think it was in 2022. One caregiver was killed by the rocket attack in Ashkelon. She was close my place. I hope that I am right now. I am here just sitting in front of you only because of my family's prayer and their care. That is what I feel now. I was in the Mamad for almost 15 hours from morning 6 to evening 9 o'clock. So we were there for almost 15 hours, but I did not hear any sound of hitting, any bullet hitting on our house. So all this happened once we left Nagalos. Until then, everything was okay, everything was very perfect, nothing happened. Yeah, all these things happened after that, once we left. So when Reena went there, then only she told me that this is what happened. Her room has also a big hole. And the room where I was sleeping, it just got separated from the main portion. I saw all the cars which were parked there fully damaged because of the shooting. And we got out in the night, so in the day I was afraid to just go out from the room. I was always sitting in the room. So when I got out from the room, only I saw the condition or the situation. The message I want to give is that if we all work together, we can eradicate the evil that is terrorism. So that is all the message that I can give. I was afraid of only this. If the terrorists come inside, they may open the door and they may shoot us. That was only how I was afraid. I was not afraid of the rockets or the RPGs or anything, because I was in the Mamad. No, I was afraid that they would come inside. But then this Yoram's grandson told me, you don't worry, because the military is there. They are searching for the terrorists outside, so they will be there. So I was bit. Dubai is much more peaceful when we compare Israel, because there is in Israel there is no peace only because of these people, only from Gaza and also from Lebanon. Otherwise it is peaceful. But even then I like to work here.